What's up, Internet? We are back with N64 multi-cart nonsense. And not just because I'm behind on doing these. Although I apologize if I sound very, very tired. I've had a very busy day of moving a lot of furniture and games between furniture to try and create a better layout in my new room. So hopefully that'll be done soon. Last time we did Paper Mario, though, and that ate like an hour, and I'd like to do a full playthrough of that at some point. But now we're going to do Paperboy on the N64. I remember seeing this, like, at every single place I would go to. But I never played it. This is one of the few, like, Western released games that I've never actually played, so it'll be interesting. I have played a little bit of the NES original Paperboy, but this one I'm not too familiar with. But let's give it a go. If it'll actually let me. There we go. Go! Let's start easy. I'm tired, okay? Let's go with easy. Go! Okay, we're about to... Don't care to rumble pack it up. Okay, so it's two cul-de-sacs that are attached together, but with no main road between them. We appear to be on an island, and yet there's no airport to actually bring in mail, nor a port to bring it in by, you know, the water, so I don't understand how we're actually getting any sort of mail in this place, but let's go deliver some papers. Okay, so, ready, set, go. Okay, so we're automatically going. Okay. Okay, so button mash A to move faster. R to... Okay, for some reason, C is to pause the game, but you can modify the camera, so that's... Except that it then jumps back. And you can't go backwards, so even though this is a game that is ostensibly in 3D, you don't actually get full three-dimensional control. That's weird, but okay. Oh! Ow. Okay, I'm dead. It's fine. It's fine. I figured this game would have, like, full three-dimensional control, but you're really kind of going on a two-dimensional track, really. It's... As obvious a statement as this is, it's basically Paperboy on the NES, but in 3D. Whoops. Whoops. It's fine. It's kind of weird, though, because you don't have, like, a separate control of the... Don't hit me, please. You don't really get separate control of the aiming of your papers, either. So if I miss things, do we just loop? Yeah, it looks like we kind of loop. Okay, so if I button mash my way through, we might actually be able to get past this in the next 20 seconds. Don't hit me, car. Okay, so I just need to throw that there. There we go. I got 10 seconds to get across the street. Go, 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 go. Don't care about you, dog. Go! Don't think we're gonna make it. Don't think we're gonna make it. Ah, I couldn't even Hail Mary one. Still, we seem happy, so I guess we did something right. Okay. 9 of 16, 6 of 16. What does... Okay, hidden bonus coins. Plus now we got more people. So this game will let you move on to new areas, or they'll let you redo areas, but with a bigger route. Sort of like how the original Paperboy played out, except there's now multiple areas you can go to. There we go. I do find the aiming to be really awkward. Ow. Ow. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I'm glad hitting the... that was great. Hitting the garage door somehow counts as a proper delivery. Alright. I don't know if that was a hidden coin, but it was something I picked up. Let's go. Okay. There we go. The hitboxes on where you can deliver these things are really, really quite generous. Alright, so that's 9 of 9. New neighborhood open, so we could go here now. So let's go to the RV place. Okay. So we're going to start on the opposite side of the road this time, it looks like. Oh! They start you off really close. This game is just begging for a second stick. Just to aim. Oh! Really does feel like the most efficient way to actually do anything is just to smush yourself into it and hope. Okay, there we go. There we go. Whoop! Grab that. It's kind of annoying. The only real indicators you have, unless you look at the, like, map on the bottom, which is not... That was a good Hail Mary shot. Without, like, looking at the map in the corner, your only real indicator is if a door is colored or the mailbox is colored. So let's go to Moose Pellet Park, I guess. Okay, so it's a figure 8 track. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure I like this more than the original Paperboy, and I wasn't the biggest fan of the original Paperboy. Alright, there we go. Like, this isn't bad, but ooh, yeah, I want to go off that. Seemed like there was a rocket power-up up there. Hey, Kizu! I saw you on Switch earlier. Ah, there we go. Alright, where are we going? Whoa, that camera shift. Okay. There we go. It's hard to tell what's a thing that you should be aiming for. Like, those sort of mailboxes are just so awkwardly small. And from some angles, it's just hard to tell that they're even a thing. Ooh, rocket power-up. Oh, and I missed it. Great. Oh, you're starting MechWarrior 5. Nice! I actually played a little bit of that on my Odin through Game Pass. That's a pretty fun game. Although, from what I understand, for some reason, the Mad Cat's not a playable mech. And that's like the iconic mech for the series. So I'm a little upset about that. But I've never really played a full-on MechWarrior game. I played Mech Assault, but that's about it. Although Mech Assault was quite good. I had some issues with MechWarrior 5 from what little I played, though. Like, I played one of the earliest story missions, and, like, there's an NPC that you have to try and save, and it's so hard to actually save him. And, like, even if you save him, he, like, dies halfway through the mission anyways. It's like, why did I bother doing that? I don't know. I need to go back and play some more MechWarrior 5, actually. That game looked like a lot of fun. That's the funny thing, like, I never played any, like, official MechWarrior stuff. I played, I played a game by the same people who made the first MechWarrior game, though, called Earth Siege. And that game was really brutally difficult, but I remember enjoying it a lot. And I've always wanted to play the MechWarrior games, but I've just never had many, you know, opportunities to play PC games, really. Because I'm just not much of a PC gamer, and there really aren't too many MechWarrior style games that come to consoles. Although there was a Super Nintendo MechWarrior game, although it was very, very different. And I've never played that one either. But I think I saw someone play MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries once, and I was like, I was just blown away by how cool a game that looked. So I've always had a fascination with the series, even if the extent of my familiarity with it is the Battletech cartoon, which you absolutely need to see. It ends in the dumbest way imaginable. I think I killed that lady when I ran her over. Whoops. Sorry, Snuffles. Hey, there's a pelican. Bop. That's how you get coins. Of using pelicans, I guess. Oh, car! It's weird because you don't, like, have full 3D movement from side to side. It's like there's two lanes. You can either go in the far lane or the close lane, and you're just sort of entirely on autopilot. This game is weird. Oh, nice. What were you drawing? I was on the hunt for missing Switch games because I've been trying to move everything on shelves, and I noticed that I had a Switch game without a case, and I had a case without a Switch game, and they weren't matching, which was annoying as all hell. And you'll never guess where I found the missing game. It was somehow under my PC tower, and there's no room for anything under there, so I don't know how that got there. But I found that, so that was a good feeling, because I was getting annoyed that I was just missing a game that I owned. Alright, continue without saving. So this is Penny Racers. This is Chorokyu on the N64. There's actually 2 Chorokyu games on the N64, although only one was ever made available in North America. And because they're Chorokyu games, I need them in my life at some point. Oh, cool. So you're that's cool. Dragon skulls and foxes. I like both of those things. Alright, so drivers, 1 driver. Okay, so this is basically a menu-based arcade racer. Chorokyu games tend to be that, or like big RPG car games. They're very weird and I love them. I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that. Okay, where is the 8.6 Torino? That's my car. I need it. Okay, I'm gonna pretend this is it because, like, nothing looks like an 8.6 around here. It's just so sad. Why can I not initial D in my car game? This looks vaguely Torino-ish, I guess. Actually, it looks more Levin-ish, which is embarrassing, but whatever. Why do you have a coin behind you? Ow. Okay, I think that's just part of your cart design. So this kind of looks a bit Mario Kart-ish. Whoa, okay. I don't know what that flip move is, but I kept doing it. I don't know what the sounding is. Okay, well that annoying honking sound is done now. That's good. Whoa! How are they pulling out all these special moves? How am I doing that? I don't understand, Chorokyu. I mean, all I'm doing is holding down A, really. So unless someone's using some kind of special attack that makes me flip... Okay. Okay, so that was R2 when I did that. Probably only do that when I hit speed, if that's me. Except I'm hitting it now and nothing's happening, so I'm not really sure what that's about. You have no control when that happens either, so I think someone's doing something. Okay, so C up gives us camera. That's a vomit mode. That's fun. Yeah, I don't really get what's going on. This one, I mean, I've pressed all the buttons, but I'm not getting any consistent results from anything. Other than A is speed up, B is slow down, and C forward is, first person mode. But I'm not seeing any, like, power-ups to make, like, attacks with, and even if I'm not using them, I imagine enemies must be doing something. Okay, that was an attack. Okay, R1 was honk. Bear in mind, I'm using the Prowler controller, so my control scheme's a little different than a standard controller. For one thing, I have an R1, which is R, and I've got an R2 and an L2, which is both Zs. Oh, that was terrible. I have no idea what was going on with that. It was like I was getting hit by attacks I couldn't see, and I didn't know where they were coming from. So they get to pick parts from the other cars. That's interesting. It's nice that they're not swiping anything from my car, at the very least. I think it's going to take a little bit of time to understand this game. Alright. Well, I didn't lose anything, so that's a plus. Settings. So when I said settings, I meant more like I want to see what my control scheme is, but I guess that's fine. Okay, so there are extras and specials, but we don't have them yet. I'm guessing what we have to do is actually beat someone that has a special attack and then swipe it from them. I'm guessing. Okay, so let's try the easy track again. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any sort of controlled scheme unless I can hit start and cause something to happen. Nope, nothing there that's going to tell me what my control scheme is. Okay. I'm guessing those coins on those cars are like shields to protect them from something. I would assume. I'm not sure what that flip move is, but I'm being affected by something. This is very chaotic. Ow. Okay, that I know I got hit by something there. Whoa. It's fine. It's fine. We'll take a shortcut. It's fine. I wish I could understand what the hell's going on, because I think it's literally just we don't have any equipment and our opponents do, so just from the onset infinitely better than us, which, to be fair, with my experience with gadget racers, yeah, that's how that is. But it's kind of obnoxious that they can hit us this far in the back. I mean, you'd think there'd be some kind of mercy for being this far back, but I guess not. I'm guessing you can't actually use that as a ramp, because, I mean, it looks like I couldn't use that as an actual ramp. Oh, I got jumped right at the wrong time. Alright. Alright, well, I took that corner relatively well, but I'm in 5th. I'm a little concerned about the fact I'm not really gaining ranks, and that I'm dying. But such is life. We'll try a different course after this. But yeah, it just seems like I have no attacks. All my opponents do. And all I can think is maybe they start out equipped with attacks. And I have to deal with that. Which is not really fair in any real sense. Stop making that horn sound, it's annoying. Well, we came in 4th anyway. If we came in 3rd, we could actually, like, swipe some parts and actually, like, you know, improve. This series is weird. Okay, well, they're nice enough not to steal anything from us so far. But yeah, they've got spikes and landmines and all this crap we don't have. You can't take anything from me. Thanks, Computer One, for trying anyway. Okay, let's back up and see if... race series or time trial, that's all we got, okay. That's an easy track. That does not look remotely easy. There's a lot of courses here. Okay, that's the one we start with. Let's try Lakeside. Oh, hey, we got a fog and rain effects. And some lighting. Or, you know, an N64's attempt at lighting. Which is to say they applied a transparency effect to a flat plane, basically. That's a pretty solid smokescreen effect. Holy crap, that's hard to see. Alright, we're fine. We got this. So far, we're actually hanging in there pretty hard. Oh, that's bad. 90-degree turns in a Chora Q game. I would have never imagined they'd ever do something that awkward and bad. Oh, wait, they do that in every single race course in every game, don't they? Oh, I love this series for all of its jank and weirdness. Whoop. Well, we're in 5th. So yeah, I think the idea is you're just, from the start, worse than every other car. But if you can eke out a 3rd place, you can swipe apart from another one. At least start making some progress towards, you know, getting good by getting a weapon. Until then, you're just sort of forced to suck. It was a relatively nice drift. Okay. Okay. Oh, why? Every time on that corner, someone hits me with that weird spin thing. Oh. I'm in dead last. I wonder if the sequel to this, like, makes any major improvements. Probably just makes the physics wonkier. Knowing this series, anyway. I'm not gonna say this is gonna be Diddy Kong Racing anytime soon. Oh god, we still have one more lap. Like, I think if it was a little bit better balanced and didn't start you completely unequipped compared to your opponents, this might actually be kind of decent. Maybe not great, but I mean, it's responsive enough. Aside from when it takes all control away from you to do that. Quit making me flip. This game definitely feels somewhat incomprehensible. Which is not a great way to start your game. Okay. Well, we came in dead last. Like, it'd be nice if we could earn a little bit of money or something so that we could just, even for failing, at least be making some progress towards actually being able to start fighting back, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It's not my favorite Chora Q game, I'll tell you that. Alright. So, next is Perfect Dark. This is a game a lot of people speak very highly of. Mostly because it's basically GoldenEye, but with sci-fi. I don't particularly care for GoldenEye, though, so this might not be all that fun for me. Although I am a big fan of Time Splitters, and Time Splitters was basically a sequel to all this, so... You know. They detect expansion packs! Alright. Alright, there we go. That's fine. I don't need you to actually save anything. That's fine. We'll be dar. Da. Da's fine. We'll be da. Cancel. That's fine. Great. Let's start with the... I think this is... Hold on. Solo missions. I think this is actually a thing. Okay, let's go. Hey, Sly, how you doing? I've been moving furniture all day, and finding out that I'm missing games I own, and that's fun. Now we're playing N64 to make me feel better. Also, I may have secretly broke into a Renaissance fair earlier today, unintentionally. Which sounds a lot more interesting than what actually happened, but... It's a thing that happened. It was weird. Do I have a jump? I don't have a jump. But I can punch crates. Okay. So where do I need to go in all this? Okay, so we're using inverted C buttons to aim. That's not ideal. Okay, okay. That does not open the door. That just swaps weapons. Okay, B? B to open door. Okay. Progress! I'm going to be the top perfect dark speedrunner in no time. Pew, 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 pew. I win. Alright. B. B, open door. Yeah, a lot of people like these games, and, you know, it's a rare game. They tended to make their games look really nice. I don't know, I've always been of the opinion the N64 wasn't really made for FPSs outside of maybe Doom. And that's because they made a lot of concessions to Doom to make it a lot less impressive than, like, you know, stuff like this. It was not actually a fully 3D game and stuff, but, you know, yeah, the game looks good. Problem is, it's basically GoldenEye, and I'm not very good at GoldenEye, and I never really liked GoldenEye. Okay, do I need to interact in any meaningful way, or do I just need to shoot the computer? Well, I did it anyway. Bing. Okay, well, I can call an elevator, but it looks like there's a door here? I'm someone who's gonna shoot you now. Pew, 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 pew. Whoops. I may have screwed that up. Alright. I mean, if you ever played GoldenEye, there were some very important computers you didn't want to break. Or ones that you did want to break, so there are actually... I think I need to restart now. Yeah, GoldenEye was exactly like this too. You could completely cock up the story to the point where you couldn't finish, but you could still keep playing the levels, which has always been weird. So let's try this again. I don't know. I've always been of the opinion there wasn't really an N64 shooter that was really functionally made for the system. And I mean, part of that's just the N64 controls in general are just awful for this sort of thing. Okay, there was a guy here. Oh, there you are. But I think part of it's just the hardware was not made for anything like this, which is why it's kind of a little bit laggy and jank. Ooh, this looks important. I need a mine to disable the hub. Can I interact with this? Why did they invert the controls for the camera? Oh, that's awful. Let's turn that back on. I'm guessing there's probably some sort of like night vision or something to get around that, but hell if I've got it. Okay. So we don't want to shoot the lady in the dress. And possibly the other lady, although we didn't get a direct notification about that. Oop, let's not merge with the stairs. And become the singularity. I think there was a third guy around here somewhere. I'm not seeing him. Okay, let's try opening the door. Wrong button.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Yep. I'd like to break that window. Okay, can I...
You won't shoot me, foolish child. Don't you know who
I don't rightly care. And yes, I absolutely will shoot you. Did you miss the part where I killed you?
Let's see how you deal with security.
I will use you as a living shield, lady. I don't care if it fails the mission. Oh, frame rates. Who wants consistency? I recognize some of these enemy faces from GoldenEye. Because they were the developers. Is that a door? That is a door. Okay, cool. Let's try going in here. Ow! Did you just judo chop me in the face and now I'm dizzy? That's actually kind of a cool effect. Not gonna lie. Okay, we got a bunch of doors here. Nothing in here. I may have just gone to the employee break area, which might have been a bad idea. Whoa. I could see myself, if they retooled this to actually, like, use a second stick, which to be fair, they probably do on Rare Replay, for what that's worth. If they did that, fix the frame rate, this could actually be maybe okay. Like, I'd say I'm probably enjoying this a bit more than GoldenEye, and I hate GoldenEye. This might actually be kind of okay. I know that's not the biggest compliment I could ever give it, but to be fair, it's an N64 FPS. I don't really have many compliments for any of them. Okay. These guys are very, very calm, despite the fact that you can clearly hear that while I'm using a silenced gun, everyone else around here isn't. You should be able to hear all of them. You're just very crap security guards. Okay, was there anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Guess we're going back to the stairs then. Door? Start dooring now. I'm pretty sure someone called a security alert. You should all be on top of me and should have done that a long time ago. You guys are really inept security guards. I mean, I'm also playing on easy, but at some point this is on you and not on me. That's a good scream. Someone did some good voice acting there and probably threw their voice out doing that, but I appreciated that scream. Well done, voice actor. Door is locked. Which is probably also one of the developers. They did a lot of voice acting for their games, if I remember correctly. Watched a few. Like, right around when Rare Replay came out, Rare actually released a bunch of documentaries on, like, the games they released and stuff. It was really interesting to watch. Got a gun. Not that I'm in short supply of those. Whoa, frame rate. I think I've kind of killed everyone, but the door's still locked, and I haven't found a key card. And I don't think this is like the Duke Nukem style of just beat your face into a wall until some secret passage opens up. Granted, I kind of like that, but I like exploring. I don't like when it's really obtuse, though. I think I need to go down the elevator. Okay, well, we've already been here. Door lock. That is stairs. Bing. Oh, stupid door. I wonder if I can jump down the elevator shaft. Maybe that'll get me where I need to go sooner. No, let me go. Okay, well, I have killed everyone. Maybe we can tell Miss CEO lady we've killed everyone. Or, ooh, maybe we need to go up. I did not consider the going up aspect of this. Oh god, something's shooting at me. Well, you're dead. Bing. Open up, open up, open up. Yay! I see no elevator controls, though. This is the worst elevator. Closed door. Okay. That's it? Just one floor. That is such a crap elevator. And there's blood stains. That's how you know you've been somewhere. You know, that was one thing I really appreciated that stuff like Doom did, is you could tell where you've been based on a trail of bodies, but like games like this you can't really do that because it would affect memories so badly. But at the same time you kinda needed it in order to navigate some of this crap. Especially if it's like your first time and you don't know where you're going. Oh. Okay, so we need a data uplink, and we need this computer, apparently. It's legally distinct from all the other computers because we can interact with it. That's all I know. We need some kind of key card. Maybe. If I can't kill Lady in Dress, who seems to be kind of important, maybe I can knock her out and steal a key card with the punch-em-a-bobs? I mean, it's one of these games, so there's a good chance that'll probably kill her. But I'm not seeing a lot of other options for me right now. This is just like GoldenEye when I tried to play that too. I couldn't figure out how to beat level 1. Alright.
If I were you, I'd leave.
Yeah, I'm not leaving. Give me keycard and I won't shoot with my fists. Okay, you leave me no choice. Eh. Bop. Hey, we got a necklace. And we didn't kill her. So we did something right. That makes total sense. Just, I'm pretty sure in these games punching someone unconscious still equates to death, but I'll take it. Now, I'm guessing this is the thing we need to interact with that computer. Or, counterpoint, we can use it to unlock some doors. Because I'm out of ideas as to where the hell to go, because I think I've killed everyone else. At least it's currently available. Can I open this door? Nope. Alright. Open door. I'm pretty sure this was where that computer was, but the computer is not here anymore. Let's try interacting with this. Hey, here's a body that didn't disappear. But you don't seem to have a freaking security ID card or anything for me. Okay, so that's that. And I think I might have broken this because I can't get to the door. That sounds like something I would do. Can I break the thing? Nope. I think I'm actually stuck. Rescue the CEO. I think I kind of knocked her unconscious. And now I think I'm trapped in a room. Because I don't have a jump button. And I don't have a move the desk out of the way button. There we go. Okay. I mean, I've explored every door minus the one that's locked, and I don't have a way to open it as far as I can tell. Door is locked. There's another door that was locked as well. Elevator? Alright. I'm trusting you on this. Bing. It'd be nice to be able to actually beat a level in one of these games at some point. I couldn't do it for GoldenEye. Now we go up a floor. But we could have just walked up here. The one in here. Been here already. Is that? I think that was a flying car. For a second I thought I saw Superman. Okay, that being a door is a little obtuse, because that looks like the bits of the walls that aren't doors. Like, this looks like that, but that's not a door. That's just obtuse. Like, I like finding hidden doors and stuff, but gotta make it at least kind of clear. Okay, so we need something to do that. Oh, the one goes up, the other goes down. Okay, so let's try the other one then. Or actually, counterpoint. Get to the bottom floor. Call the elevator. Okay. This was the bottom floor, right? Let me just double check. Yes, we're about as low to the ground as we can be. Okay. Aha! That's not clear at all. Thank you, Kizu, for figuring that out, because I would have not. Progress! You know, there was like a giant security call, right? I think you're a little late to the party. Although there's a lot of you. Thank you, auto-aim, because I was just sort of blindly flailing there. Okay, you're dead. Doesn't look like there's anyone else around. Is this a door? No. And I think that's music, not me getting shot at. Hard to tell. That's not a door, that's just a logo. This looks vaguely door-ish. Okay. Can't interact with any of those. Oh, what about this one? This one looks important. It also looks like it needs to be crouched to interact with, and I don't know if I have a crouch button. Need a mine. Don't have those. Not door. Okay, so we're looking for an elevator to the basement. That person had a face. So you know they probably worked on the game. Okay. Hooray! We did a thing! It only took us 20 minutes to figure that out. I'll take that as a victory. Oh man, that took way too long, but we beat it, which is more than I thought we would do, so there's that. Okay, on to the next game. Which is going to be... PGA, oh no, yes, thank you, Kisu. I would not have figured that one out. Okay, so let's try PGA. I really wanted to be done with all the sport crap. Well, maybe this will be a fun one. It's not going to be a fun one. They never are. Except for Mario. Mario had a good one. This is not going to be a good one. Actually, the Tiger Woods one was kind of weird. It had power-ups. It was kind of okay. Okay, so let's try par 72. This is more than just one course, isn't it? Okay. Okay. So, can I get a view of the course? Flyby. Okay. Alright, just like a map. I kind of don't know where I'm going here. But I think I see the flag off in the distance. Okay. There's a bit of a delay on inputs with this game. Not the biggest fan of that. Okay. So again, wind to the right. How close are we? The cameras to this are not very useful. I have no idea where I am relative to anything. Okay. There's a couple really good golf games on the Switch. They're indie games. There's Golf Story, which is incredible, and then there's What the Golf, which is a very, very solid golf game as well. I haven't played many of these kind of games, so I don't really care. I like mini golf. Like, the Candy Stand mini golf games on Flash were really good. Those are some of the best Flash games you could find, too. And I think the Mario series, like on the Game Boy Color and on N64 and all that, that was done by Camelot, who, of course, did the Shining series, or at least the ones that I care about, as well as Golden Sun. Come on! Gonna overshoot this one. But if you got a Switch, you should totally look up Golf Story and What the Golf. I know Golf Story did make it onto one of my Game of the Year lists, at least as an honorable mention or something a few years back, because I had a lot of fun with it. And What the Golf, last I checked, is still getting, like, updates every couple of months with, like, free, like, campaigns and stuff. Much better golf games than this. I might have to play some of that after, on my own time. Come on, that tree's not going to have a physical presence. Just wang it through there, and you'll be fine. Alright. It feels like you don't have a lot of precise control when you... Like, it has that power bar thing, but when you press, like, the button to actually, like, confirm that you're using it, it, like, decides to take a second before it reads your input. Which actually makes us feel really imprecise. And I think I just missed the ball. Unless that was a practice swing, because for some reason the game wants to have practice swings that I have no control over. This is not a great golf game. I just want to play Mario Golf again. That game was good. Where the hell is the hole? This is not how to make a good golf game. Like, the interface is severely lacking. And there's no music, and I get that that's to get you in the zone and stuff, but you could have some, like, really light, chill Zen music or something, just to give you something to listen to. Oh. I've also heard Golf with Your Friends is a really good golf game. It's a good multiplayer one. But again, as with all sport things, it being realistic means I have zero interest. Did I just whiff the ball? Okay. That'll do. Good enough. We'll call that a hole-in-one. Actually, that game is more of an albatross than anything. But either way, let's play something that's not that. Okay, so this will be the last one if you're watching on YouTube. I'll probably do another set of 5 here on Twitch, though. But we'll play some Pilot Wings. Now, I actually have some history with Pilot Wings 64. Because my intro to the N64 was, that a friend of my mom's, who I went to after school every day, she rented an N64, like, at launch for me, which was super nice, and she rented Pilot Wings and Wave Race, and I remember hating Wave Race, but I remember loving Pilot Wings, so this will be fun to try. I haven't played Pilot Wings in forever. Alright, I remember really liking the rocket belt, because it had, like, the most control, but let's see, who do I want to play as? Lark, Goose, Hawk, Robin, Ibis, and Kiwi. They're all named after birds, if you didn't pick up on that. I don't like any of these characters' color schemes in general, but she's got hearts on her hang glider, so let's go. Okay, so we need 70 points of accuracy needed for the bronze badge, so let's go. I have no idea how this is going to control. Okay, so we're starting in flight. That's useful. So I think our goal right now is just to fly through those things. There's a camera option for this thing. I remember that. I think our goal right now is just to fly through this and land. Real basic stuff. If I remember correctly, this game had like boss fights too. Like it got really weirdly intense. The Super Nintendo one did as well, but the Super Nintendo one was also very strange. Okay, how do I... Ah, okay. There we go. Not the best landing, but I had no idea what my controls were. Hey, we got 70 points. Good enough. And we can check our photos. Next. Points qualified 10. So basically, they want you to get at least like 90 points to get a gold medal. But considering I didn't know what I was doing, I think I did okay. And I don't think you can see it because of the way this is cropped, but like the entire top of this is like got this weird line of flashing white on it. But either way, let's do Rocket Belt next. Alright, voice clips. Okay, hit the balloon floating above the castle and land on the landing point. You must hit the balloon to receive points. Got it. I also remember the music in this game being legit. If I remember correctly, there was also some secrets in this stage, so... We'll try and do this one and then see if we can find any. Those are the other characters flying around. Taking their other classes at this point, if I remember correctly. They're just there for something to not crash into, but... Okay, so how do I change the camera? Not like that. Not like that. There we go. There we go. I think we did okay. 99 points! We just hit the ground a little too hard. Let's take a look at that replay. So it's not exactly the first game to have replays. I know Umehara Kawase on the Super Nintendo had it, but still pretty nice to have replays this early on. Alright. Now, if I remember, you need 100 points for a perfect score. Obviously. Thank you, game. Jetpacks are awesome and wildly impractical. Also loud as sin from what I understand. From like the people who've actually tried to develop them. Okay, now we're going to redo this because I remember this stage having a few like secrets and the jetpack was really the only reliably way to like actually try and get them. So let's see. I remember there being one. I think it was at the edge of the place, but I'm curious about this cave over here, so let's be real careful. Oh, nope, we got something there. Okay, so I know that's not where one is, but I know there was a secret kind of around the edge of the island, so just gotta look for something that looks suspicious. That looks suspicious. That wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but that's probably something like what I'm looking for. Oh. Apparently they had like actual like NASA scientists work on like the actual physics and stuff to this to actually make sense. Now we get to be a bird person. I think it's actually called Birdman, but I'm playing as a woman, so I don't think there's really anything I can do other than crash at this point, but you know, it's a neat way to fly around your, you know, unaffected by fuel restraints or time restraints. It's just a really chill way to kind of observe. And I think that's really cool. There's a few other really neat bonus games in here, too. I remember always wanting to unlock the, I think they were called jumble hoppers, and they were basically boots with giant springs in them, so you could jump super high. I always thought that was really kind of neat. But I'm also the guy who wanted moon shoes when he was a kid, so... Even though I'm pretty sure everyone who used those things broke their ankles just by virtue of, like... They were not designed for, you know, human use. There was also a human cannonball event in this game, if I recall. But if I recall, there was like an actual cave on the beach somewhere that had something you could grab as well. This game is nice. Just chill. Certainly not like the original. The original was, like, stress-inducing. And, to be fair, this one will get like that eventually, but for the most part, I just remember this game being super chill. Although I would like to get the camera to back off a little bit. Camera's a wee bit too close, game. Unfortunately, I can only shift it in different directions. Ah, but I can first-person view, although that's a problem in its own right. Look at all these little details in this little cityscape they made. Ah, this game is pretty. Whoop, let's not crash. As fun as that might sound. Oh, waterfall. I want to go behind the waterfall. There's no behind the waterfalls there. Bonk. Well, that was fun. Okay, so let's do gyrocopter. Okay, so fly through 3 rings and land on the runway. Got it. Now if I recall, with this, we can actually build up some speed and take off. For some reason we had missiles. And that's because there are boss fights in this game that need these. You know, in the original, they did have something like that, but it was something that came out of nowhere at the end of the game. Here they don't bury the lead. You have weapons in this game. Okay, now I gotta land this without completely cocking it up. Let's not... Oh, we're going in sideways. That's not ideal. Alright, that wasn't the best landing we could have ever gotten, but we did accomplish a landing of some description. Don't overshoot the runway. I did not do that, but I did not aim for the center line. But we got our silver badge. To be fair, there were a lot of games on the N64 that had you fly through rings. Rocket Robot on Wheels did that too, and that game was amazing. And I can't wait to actually play that at some point. Alright, let's do A-class stuff. Okay. So fly through 9 rings, then land on the landing point. Got it. This is so much better than Superman 64. For what it's worth. Now, if I recall, this area actually has like a Mount Rushmore type of thing. And if you cream into it, you can actually like plaster your character's face over top of it, which is kind of interesting. And I think, like, Mario's face is on it or something as well. Now, we could do that, but I remember there being some secrets around here, too, and I'm curious if I can remember where they are. So let's do a trench run in a jetpack, because why not? Whoa! I don't think this is where we need to be. I think we need to be on, like, the edge of the area, because I remember there being, like, a cave on a beach somewhere. Whoop! But we'll see where this goes, because I'm curious. Okay, so there's definitely not something behind these waterfalls, which is a faux pas. If you have a waterfall, you need to have something hidden behind it. That's just, you know, game design code right there. But either way, hey, there's Mount Rushmore. Was Mario in it for some reason? Bonk. Oh, that scream is so great. We'll retry just because I want to see if I can find that secret cave that I remember there being. Because I remember there being a cave on the beach somewhere. Well, I might be thinking of the previous area. I know that there's a secret that's like a star in the middle of a city, which is probably around here. But I'm just curious if I can remember what all this stuff is, or if I've got like the worst memory ever. Both are probably likely, honestly. Alright. That river is being fed by nothing. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything here. Problem is, if I want to look at the walls to see if there's a cave, I have to, like, take such a wide circle around everything. But if you want precise flying, this is really all you can use in this game. Man, I have not played this game in forever. This is a game I would like to actually own, and it's probably one of the more affordable N64 games, too. It's impressive how big an area they have in this game, even though so very little of it actually gets used for any of the missions, if I recall. Like, you end up going to different places on the map to take photos of stuff in the hang glider, and you end up going to a bunch of different places, but it feels like most of the map is kind of, from what I remember, just not really super well utilized. Yeah, there's no, like, secrets in any of it or anything either. Alright. So we got some kind of refinery around here. Whoop, gotta get myself some height. I think some kind of crosswind or something. It's making the camera a bit shaky. Whoop. Alright, well there's this secret star. Hitbox! What is that? There we go. Although in this mode, there's not really all that much you can do. You can just look at stuff, really. That's a nice little chill thing to do. Do appreciate that dive bombing does give you a decent amount of speed. You do seem to be able to, like, cancel out your fall pretty much instantaneously, which isn't really physics accurate. Still, It's a nice, chill little experience all the same. Woo! Let's try not to crash into the walls of this canyon. Oh, tight. That was tight. That was tight, but we made it. I'm really needing to get some height. Oh, nope. Alas, we crashed. Alright, so let's do an overview before we get into the next chunk of this for the stream. So, based on these past 5 games, would I recommend this cartridge? Well, Paperboy was weird. I kind of expected full 3D movement and not it being based on like individual straight 2-dimensional tracks in a 3D environment, and aiming was not great. Penny Racers was kind of weirdly obtusely designed that made it really hard to get into. Perfect Dark we actually managed to beat a level, and to be fair, I think it was better than GoldenEye for what that's worth. PGA, not fun at all. Pilot Wings is great. If you can get Pilot Wings on cheap, you should. But based on these past 5 games, you know what? I think you could probably get Paperboy and Penny Racers a pass. Perfect Dark was okay. And, you know, Pilot Wings is great. So really the only whiff here was PGA European Tour. So sure. Anyway, I think that will be it today for YouTube. If you're on Twitch, we'll be here for another 5 games or so. But join us next time where we take a look at Pokemon Puzzle League. And of course, you know, subscribe to my Twitch to see all this stuff as we do it early. You know, follow my YouTube page, see everything else I do, which is a lot of stuff. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is cream myself into the side of a canyon wall with Birdman abilities. I love Pilot Wings. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Peace out, Internet.